Why did Thor keep getting stronger while Hulk slowly became weaker, even though both were insanely powerful superheroes? When Hulk first appeared, he was basically the definition of raw power. With just one hand, he could smash gigantic monsters and completely destroy enemies with his brutal combo attacks. Even Iron Man respected Hulk's strength so much that he created the Hulkbuster armor specifically to stop him if things ever got out of control. Meanwhile, early Thor wasn't nearly as impressive. In fights against Iron Man, he could barely keep up, and during team battles, he mostly just swung his hammer around and handled smaller enemies. But everything changed in Thor Ragnarok. Thor finally awakened his true thunder powers and started fighting Hulk evenly without even needing his hammer. And once he fully unlocked his God of Thunder abilities, he began overpowering Hulk completely. If Thor hadn't been controlled during that arena fight, Hulk probably would have ended up in much worse shape. Then came Avengers, Infinity War, where Thor reached his absolute peak. One strike from Stormbreaker nearly killed Thanos himself. Thor's entire journey became about evolving, suffering, and constantly growing stronger. Hulk's story went in the opposite direction. In Infinity War, Thanos beat Hulk so badly that Hulk was terrified to come out again for a long time. Later, when Bruce Banner and Hulk merged into Smart Hulk, he lost much of the destructive rage and raw power that once made him unstoppable. And the biggest reason for this difference might actually be their lives and personalities. Thor lost almost everything. His mother was killed by the Dark Elves, his father Odin passed away, and his brother Loki, but finally changed for the better, was murdered right in front of him by Thanos. But instead of breaking Thor, all that pain made him stronger. Bruce Banner, on the other hand, always feared his own power. He believed Hulk was dangerous to humanity, so he spent most of his life trying to suppress him. The problem is, Hulk's true strength comes from rage. The angrier he gets, the stronger he becomes. But Banner is naturally calm, intelligent, and compassionate. So, how could someone like him ever fully unleash Hulk's true potential? And that's probably why Hulk slowly became more of a side character, while Thor evolved into a true legend of the MCU. Did you notice that in Endgame, Thanos didn't even have a single Infinity Stone and he still beat Tony, Steve, and Thor all by himself? So how was that even possible? First, you gotta understand something. The Thanos in Endgame wasn't the same Thanos from Infinity War. In Infinity War, he had already collected the stones, used the snap, and basically retired afterward. But the Thanos we see in Endgame was the 2014 version of him. That means he hadn't used a single stone yet. No snap, no power drain. He was in perfect condition, fresh, focused, and completely ready for war. And that's not the only reason. In Infinity War, every time Thanos used an Infinity Stone, it was slowly destroying his body from the inside. Even his arm got seriously damaged. But 2014 Thanos had zero damage, just pure raw power. And on top of that, he had that insane double-edged sword that literally sliced Captain America's vibranium shield in half. Marvel still hasn't officially revealed what that weapon was actually made of. Think about that for a second. No stones, no snap, no extra powers, just raw strength and years of battle experience. And he still managed to hold off 3 superheroes by himself. Because this proves that the Infinity Stones were never Thanos' real power. They were just part of his plan. The real power was Thanos himself.